engine that is feeling happy? Yes, it's Edward. Edward is happy that he's been given a special by Sir Topham Hatt. Later, when Edward chooses to complete his special rather than play with Charlie, Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine. How does Edward feel? After Charlie says that Edward is too old, Edward. That's right! Edward is sad after Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine. Later on, Edward is surprised to see that Sir Topham Hatt has a moustache and wants to play hide and seek with the children. Later, Edward learns that the man with the moustache is Sir Loam Hatt, Sir Topham Hatt's brother, who's come for a visit. How does Edward feel? After Edward learns that the man with a moustache is... Yes! Edward feels happy after Edward learns that the man with a moustache is Sir Topham Hatt's brother. Later that day, Edward is worried that he doesn't know how to be a hero and thinks that he must be strong, fast and stern, like Gordon. Sir Topham Hatt tells Edward that being kind, gentle and funny is what makes him a hero. How does Edward feel? After Sir Topham Hatt tells him that being kind, gentle and funny is... That's right! Edward feels very happy after Sir Topham Hatt tells him that being kind, gentle and funny is what makes him a hero. It's the end of a long day, and Edward has been really useful. Now it's time for Edward to go to sleep. Click on Edward to say goodnight. Good night, Edward. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Choose the engine that is feeling worried. That's right. It's James. James is worried about getting his delivery wet as he looks at a puddle on the tracks. Thomas races through the puddle and splashes James, ruining his delivery of strawberries. How does James feel after Thomas races through the puddle and splashes him? That's right! James feels angry after Thomas races through the puddle and splashes him. Sometime later, James is excited that Thomas is coming to play hide and seek with him. Thomas is very busy working at Brendam Docks and has forgotten to go play with James. How does James feel after Thomas forgets to go play with him? Happy. James is not... That's right! James feels sad after Thomas forgets to go play with him. Sometime later, James is happy that he's taking a load of children to the picnic. A cork pops out of a lemonade bottle on Thomas's passing special and hits James. How does James feel after a cork from a lemonade bottle hits him? Very happy. James is not. That's right! James feels surprised after a cork from a lemonade bottle hits him. It's the end of a long day, and James has been really useful. Now it's time for James to go to sleep. Click on James to say goodnight. Good night, James. Play again. Another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Choose the engine that is feeling happy. Yes, it's Gordon. Gordon is proud to be given the special to move the Lion of Sodor to the Duke and Duchess's summer house. Sir Topham Hatt asks Gordon to share the special with Ferdinand, who is being rewarded for being really useful. How does Gordon feel after Sir Topham Hatt asks him to share the special with Ferdinand? Yes! Gordon is angry after Sir Topham Hatt asks him to share the special with Ferdinand. Sometime later, Gordon is unhappy because his boiler is broken and he can't be really useful. Victor moves Gordon to the front of the repair line so that he can be fixed quickly. How does Gordon feel after Victor moves him to the front of the repair line? Sad. Very happy. Yes! Gordon is very happy after Victor moves him to the front of the repair line. Sometime later, Gordon is embarrassed that the waste dump has become a mess while he is in charge. Scruff helps Gordon clear the tracks and make the waste dump neat and tidy again. How does Gordon feel after Scruff helps him make the waste dump neat and tidy again? Happy. Yes! Gordon is happy after Scruff helps him make the waste dump neat and tidy again. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Gordon to go to sleep. Click on Gordon to say goodnight. Good night, Gordon.